Hi again, and welcome back for another video. Now, this one is more dedicated to news surrounding tokens, right? So first we have Coinbase adds support for Stellar XLM, and there's a new Stellar logo. These two news are linked. Let's look at it how. The listing of XLM on Coinbase Pro comes 15 days, right? About 2 weeks after XRP got listed on the same platform, and 6 days before Jesse Lund, IBM's Vice President of Blockchain and Digital Currencies, will make an announcement about his company's cross-border payment solutions, IBM Blockchain Worldwire, which runs on the Stellar network, at the Money 2020 Asia Conference. That's March 19 to 21st in Singapore. And he will join on stage by Jade McKillop, co-founder of Stellar, Ripple, and Mt. Gox. Lund hinted at this upcoming announcement during an interview with Australia's largest comparison site, finder.com.au, that was published, right? Now, he said, quote, "The architecture of Worldwire is really a cross-border payment network, the magic of which is the ability to send a payment message instruction saying, hey, I'm sending you something, get ready. And on the other hand, the receiver is making sure that who you are sending it to is not some nefarious actor or bad actor. But once that happens, and that happens really fast, then we send the value along, and that transfer of value is made possible by an ecosystem of digital settlement instruments, of which Stellar Lumens is one. IBM's long game in this is to be the network operator. So the subscribers, the customers, if you will, of Worldwire are market makers who really provide the pay-in, pay-out locations, and they themselves have corporate clients and probably retail clients. So we are really providing a kind of conduit through which money can flow in real time. And that is why, right, no surprise why Stellar Lumens price has been shooting up, right, in the recent day. Now, this is very, very big news, because what happened is, right, Coinbase seems to be listing coins that are, right, have new big announcements coming soon, right? XRP was listed about 2 weeks ago, and now, right, recently they have announced big news that they are going into gaming space, which is a huge, very lucrative space, right? And now that they are listing XLM, and it is most likely 2 weeks later, right, it is that big announcement that IBM, which runs and supports Stellar Network, right, are going to announce something big. And what this is, it sounds like, right, something that really facilitate a global funds transfers. And this is very instant, because Stellar can process payments at just seconds, right? And I'm not exactly sure how or whether it will be just Stellar, but should be, because IBM only runs on Stellar network, right? But what they are saying here sounds like this network, and that means using Stellar, will basically facilitate global funds transfers, right? And looks like they are don't forget, IBM is a huge company. Their clients are also huge companies, Fortune 500, most of them, right? So they are like both corporates and also banking industry. So it is very, very interesting to see what's going to happen. But definitely, Stellar is going to play a big role. And the other news is that, right, Stellar has just few days ago has announced a new logo. And this is not just a new logo, it is a part of a big branding effort, right? And this is published in Medium. Let's just look at it quickly. A big piece of that work, that means the new branding work, has been devising a new brand and identity for Stellar itself. The current look has gotten us far, which is the, on the left, you can see a rocket ship, right? But Stellar's future needs something with more design flexibility. We have big plans. Could you see a cartoon rocket ship in use at some central bank or in a press release from a national monetary authority? We couldn't either. So that ought to tell you something, right? That means they are going to be linked to some central banks and really, right, banking authorities or banking institutions around the world. So the right hand side is the new logo. As you can see, it's much more professional, right? It has a circle representing something like a globe, right? Global movement. The two lines means like as a movement, right? Is action, is going forward, yeah? And some of the design principles that they have asked their design firms to look into are: the new logo has to be versatile. That means there has to be very flexible. It has to tell some of Stellar's story. That means, the S, I believe, is some of it, and something playful and not super professional, but yet has that professional element. So the is versatile, and it should work as a currency symbol. That is the most key, yeah. And you see, they have actually tried this is actually in their Medium post. They have actually tried to put the logo against, the current fiat money that we know today, and it looked definitely very, viable, and you can definitely see Stellar as one of the big major currency that will be in use. And then tie back into this news, right, that IBM is going to announce something big, and this is related to cross-border payment solution, which runs on Stellar network. That just means that, right, Stellar, very likely, my opinion is that Stellar is going to be used, right, as one of the major currency out there to be used by a lot of banks, even central banks, to actually facilitate funds transfers. And that is really, really huge. I see what happens is, I think in the end, right, just like you have major cryptocurrencies like USD, Yen, Euro, right, Hong Kong dollar, Sing dollar, and so forth, there will be eventually, I think, there will be a few major cryptocurrencies as well, taking that place of fiat. That's really my opinion, and that is why this is huge. Let's just wait, right, expectedly at end of this month, right, just next week, at what is going to be announced, and this is really, really huge for crypto. Next, Wise Rating Twitter post shows most people want XRP as their asset for 2019. So Wise Rating is a very reputable research firm, right, and they have published a questionnaire of asking what is your preferred crypto for 2019 in Twitter, and the final results are in with 8,500 people voting, and 60% say XRP. So very good news, and congratulations to the XRP holders and XRP army. Yeah. Next, Tron price watch as rumors of project partnership with Chainlink grows. Now, Tron is always in the news, right, recently because of so much, and as of course yesterday they have also just announced Justin Sun, the founder and CEO of Tron, they have announced a 20 million giveaway, starting with a gift of a Tesla car by just following Justin Sun on his Twitter account and retweet his tweet. That's all you need to do, and you have a chance to win the Tesla. And that's just the beginning, because in total price is 20 million. Not sure how he's going to distribute the prize and on what criteria he's going to choose the winner. But regardless, right, if you're listening to this, do go ahead and retweet, right? And you may just win yourself a Tesla, right? Either you want to keep it for yourself, or you can do some good, but definitely you can, it'll definitely be very good money, right, for you. And of course, now Tron is also, have another upcoming partnership in the rumor that says they are going to partner with Chainlink. Now, Chainlink is a very important infrastructure that will provide for smart contract. Why? Because Tron, as you know, they are, trying to compete with Ethereum, which is a smart contract platform, right? And if they are really going to partner with Chainlink, what this does is Chainlink will able to link the smart contract on Tron network to outside sources, outside data in a very secure manner, and that in a very streamlined and secure manner, and that will basically make the transaction super fast and super safe. And if this is true, right, that is again very, very good news for Tron. Already they are seeing record high in terms of adoption, in terms of users in their decentralized applications on their platform versus EOS and Ethereum. And also they have the highest number of new users in January, right? So that ought to tell you seriously, right, Tron is making progress, and the numbers, the facts prove itself, right? Yeah. Next, privacy coin Monero cuts out ASIC miners to stay independent. So in their latest fork, latest upgrade, I think completed on March 9th, they are now, right, making their system or their network, right, that it is not compatible to be mined by ASIC miners. That means those people, very high powered mining rigs, right? They just want to make their network as decentralized as possible. So they want people, even small time people, they want to encourage those small time people, right, to really mine Monero. So really they just want to encourage, this is really, they want to give back the power to the people and not so much centralized, party. Next, we have a first one where Paxos precious metal backed cryptocurrency is going to launch this year. So blockchain trust company Paxos, digital token backed by precious metals, will be launched definitely this year. So this is said by Paxos CEO Chad Cascarilla in an interview with Fortune's Balancing the Ledger on March 11th. So in the interview, the CEO was asked whether Paxos is working on a gold-backed coin, wherein he replied, "It is something we will definitely see this year." So we are excited about the concept of being able to take a commodity, and I think precious metals are really obvious ones, and gold is probably the most obvious, and being able to tokenize it. Now, this is very, very good news because, sounds like it's going to happen this year, and this is a very good stablecoin because currently the stablecoins that we have in the market is only backed by the fiat, which is US dollars, right? Now, US dollars, right, as you know, it has been printed a lot, too much in supply, right? And that is why main use case of cryptocurrency is that, right, you need a strong alternative as a better form of money. Now, of course, as we know, gold and silver has been thousands of years, it has been a very good form of money. The only problem with gold and silver is that it is too solid, right? It is very, very hard to transfer. So in terms of global movement, right, it is not easy. And that's why Bitcoin is, to be the better gold, right, the more digital gold. But of course, gold is a very limited, scarce asset in that sense, so that is still very good form of money. And if you have if you can have a stable coin backed by solid gold, right, that is super, super cool. Because gold, right, even if you want to print it, even if you want to mine it from the ground, it takes time, right? And even if there's another star explosion, it still takes time to mine it to its usable form. So regardless, right, this is definitely a very good thing, right? That, and this is also an alternative avenue for people to move from stablecoins backed by fiat to stablecoins backed by solid gold, which is really, really scarce and limited in supply, right? Definitely make the case for better form of money even stronger once we have this stablecoin backed by precious metal that are really, really scarce. Yeah, so very, very good news for the industry. Next, crypto-powered beer vending machine. Now, this is another good use case, whereas the decentralized identity startup Civic is a coin, right, was on hand to showcase 3 vending machines selling local staples, which is beer. And because, as you know, right, in a lot of countries, beers is only allowed to be sold to people above 18, right? So now what they do is this vending machine is able to check your ID to prove that you are really at the right age to buy beer or alcohol, and then they will accept your money, right? And this vending machine accepts Civic. So this is a very good use case for checking identity and payment linking. So who will be good use case for like bar, right? High-end nightclubs, right, that have to check your identity before they give you entry. So I think this is very good news for parents, right, with young kids, right? So this is, really, really good news, and another demonstration of a real use case of crypto. Lastly, we have mining giant Canaan seals hundreds of millions of dollars in new funding. So this is very, very encouraging to see that despite the more than 1 year long winter, we still have the second largest crypto mining firm, Canaan Creative, able to secure new funding, right? It is not exactly known how much, but definitely that they are able to, sounds like it is rumored that they are able to raise hundreds of millions of dollars, and now the company market cap, right, or value of the company is now worth billions of dollars. And this is really, really good because don't forget, you have Bitmain, right, the largest crypto mining firm, struggling, right, to survive. And it is very, very encouraging to see another big crypto firm, right, able to secure funding. And that just shows, although yes, there's some centralization in this respect, but remember, these companies having so much crypto in their holdings, they also don't want the crypto prices to fall down, right? They have a lot of vested interest to make this industry succeed as well. So, but more importantly, the fact that they are able to get funding tells you, right, that there's still a lot of smart people, rich people who have confidence in the crypto field as well, right? So yes, hope you enjoyed this episode, right? And if you do, please leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your support, right? I truly, truly appreciate it, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.